Welcome back, 553, talking your home and garden here this morning.
Yeah, we know summer buying season may be over, but there's still some good news out there if you're trying to sell your home. We're joined now by Realtor Rebekah Rivers. Good morning to you.
Good morning. So thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being here. You got some good tips, I know. If people are trying to put their house on the market now, what are maybe some of those things they need to do to set them apart?
Okay. Well, you know, now that the summer season is over, and I don't really think that there's a season, because all you need is how many buyers for your house?
Just need the one.
That's right. So there's always a buyer. So the thing that you have to do during the winter or the fall is take a lot more pictures, especially now, because in Tallahassee in the summer, property looks so beautiful with all the outside curb appeal, and we kind of lose that in the fall and the winter. So my suggestion is, if you're thinking of putting it on the market later, take lots of pictures now, because I'll come and it won't look so great on the outside, and I'll wish we had some. So that's tip number one. Photos really matter, because as we go into the fall and the winter season, it gets darker a lot earlier. So we have a lot less time to look. So people really are focusing on the internet in order to find the right house. And especially when school starts, everybody has a lot less time, right? We got like 4 or 5 more hours at night. We don't have to be doing homework. And so people start looking on the internet. So it's really important that you got a great virtual tour, you have lots of pictures, and lots of pictures of the outside.
And too, with that, a lot of times, what are people wanting to know or to look for? What kind of information should they include in I guess you'll say, your online house bio, and what do you exclude? Okay,
a lot of things that you want to include are the things that you've done to upgrade your house, because a lot of people look on the internet and say, oh, that house was built in 1987, there's, you know, it's not updated. So to me, the important thing is the comments you put in. What have you done windows? Have you done a roof? Have you put in new appliances, updated the kitchen? So that they won't discount it thinking it's not like a new house.
And you mentioned a virtual tour. What about a more traditional open house or walkthrough? Are those still popular, even though the summer is winding down?
Well, you know, I don't know if necessarily open houses work to find buyers. I think they work to find the neighbors in your neighborhood that want to see what your house looks like, especially with the internet. I mean, you can see so many pictures and you can see what a house looks like that I don't know if you necessarily need to have open houses. I think the big focus needs to be on the internet, because I say even my 84-year-old mother found her house on the internet, and that's where everybody goes first.
I want to ask you real quick about pricing too, because sometimes people, maybe they're underpricing, maybe sometimes they're valuing their home is too much, and they think just because they put a certain amount of upgrades into it, they may not necessarily get that return.
That's a really good question.
How do you know if you're getting the best deal, you know, the best price tag for the home that you're selling?
Well, you have to hire a great realtor. And you know, we do our homework. I always look at what the competition is selling for to see where I place you, and I also look at to see what's sold in the past. So an appraiser will do that, but I also look to see what the competition is. The important thing about pricing is it's all internet based. So you want to make sure you're hitting 2 price brackets. So if I think your house is worth $203, I'll tell you to list it at $200, because I'll get the 150 to 200 buyers, and I'll get the 200 to 250 buyers. So I'll actually increase your buyers from, say, 100 to 300 by being in 2 price brackets.
Kind of open it up in there. Great advice there. Rebekah Rivers, thank you very much for your advice and feedback here this morning. Certainly appreciate it.
Well, we're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.